Use of apostrophe to show possession. There are two uses of an apostrophe. The first one is for contractions, or the shortened form of some words, and the second one is for showing possession. There are certain rules that need to be followed when we use apostrophes to show possession. The first one applies to singular nouns. The first thing that we need to remember with singular nouns is that if the noun is singular and it doesn't end with an S, then add an apostrophe and S. Examples: the girl's sister is my friend. I borrowed John's car yesterday. Her mom's cake is excellent. If you've noticed, the nouns girl, John, and mom doesn't end with an S. That's why we added an apostrophe and S, making it girls, Johns, and moms. The second one, if the noun is singular but ends with S, add only an apostrophe. Examples: Mr. Jones' daughter is my best friend. Paris' most famous tourist attraction is the Eiffel Tower. Mr. Jones and Paris are singular nouns, but they end with an S. So what we need to do is only add an apostrophe after them. However, there is another rule about this, saying that even though the noun is singular and ends with S, we should really add an apostrophe and S. Examples: Mr. Jones' daughter is my best friend. Paris' most famous tourist attraction is the Eiffel Tower. This is also correct, but it is quite awkward reading this. So to avoid confusion in pronunciation, try to follow the first rule. The second rule applies to plural nouns. The first one, if the noun ends in S, then add only an apostrophe. Examples: the puppy's food was eaten by the cat. My parents' room is upstairs. Puppies and parents are plural nouns which ends in S. That's why we only add an apostrophe after them. The second one, if the noun is irregular or plural but doesn't end in S, then add only an apostrophe and S. Examples: women's room is that way. There will be a children's party this Saturday. Women and children are irregular nouns. They don't end in S even though they're in plural forms. That's why we really need to add an apostrophe and S after them, making it women's and children's. As a tip, if you are not sure whether you've made it right, then you can check it using of. Examples: the girl's sister, or the sister of the girl. John's car, or the car of John. The puppy's food, or the food of the puppies. For our exercise, change the given sentences in possessive forms using an apostrophe. The first one, the mother of my kittens is sick. The correct answer is, my kitten's mother is sick. The noun kittens is plural, which ends in S. That's why only an apostrophe is added. The second one, the job of your teeth is to chew food, not to bite people. The answer is, your teeth's job is to chew food, not to bite people. Teeth is an irregular noun. It doesn't end with S even though it's plural. That's why we need to add an apostrophe and S, making it thieves. The third one, the ring of the woman was lost. The correct answer is the woman's ring was lost. Woman is a singular noun which doesn't end in S. That's why we added an apostrophe and S after it, making it woman's. The fourth one, the flowers of Mrs. Evans look very healthy. The correct answer is Mrs. Evans' flowers look very healthy. Mrs. Evans is a singular noun which ends in S. That's why we only added an apostrophe after it. The last one, the school bus of the kids is here. The correct answer is the kids' school bus is here. Kids is a plural noun which ends in S. That's why we only added an apostrophe after it. Did you get them right?